Hello, friends and neighbors. Hello, friends and neighbors. Welcome to another production of the program. Here we are on TV. Once again, once a day, every day, turn on the machines and live forever. Sunday. That's right, Sunday. We made it all the way back around to Sunday. Who would have thought I would have been in the middle of this long? Wasn't so sure today. It's 5 o'clock, live at 5, and things are happening. You can call the number up there. It's 360-364-384, or you can go to YDHWM.com and get on the meet on the video phone. That's what I'm doing right now. See if anybody's here. There might be somebody here. You hear that sound? Ding, ding. People are here on Sundays sometimes. More often than other times. Let's see. Nobody? Nobody's waiting to get in. Yesterday on Saturday I did the program at probably about 1 o'clock. Today I've got this steak. Oh, your steak cam leaking a little bit. Steak with no sides. That's right. But I have just cooked it. I'm waiting 5 minutes for it to rest. Gotta rest your steaks, viewers. You know about resting your steaks? High steaks, low steaks, resting your steaks. Maybe Yellowfell will be here today. We should call him. Oh, we got quite a few messages. 4, I guess. 4 messages. Oh. Here's Yellowfellow's message. It's a long one before we'll call him back. It's about his crime.
Hi. I just wanted to clarify, Kenny. You're talking about a crime. I didn't hurt anybody. I only hurt myself as a result of my own actions. I've learned a lesson, and going forward, I'm going to be a better man because of it. Something I don't really want to discuss too much more. I have stopped drinking, and I haven't drank in a while. Oh, here's a man on the road. He's walking his dog. Give him some space. Oh, it's a woman. Never mind. Driving to work right now. I think he said that the show goes on a little bit later on Sunday nights. I believe that's what he said. So maybe I can catch it tonight. It seems like we're on opposite schedules lately. But it's kind of fun to have a ongoing convo through voicemails. I'm waiting on my book. What's it called? Bird Mother?
Fish.
I'm excited to check it out. Are you gonna work on the sequel? Are you gonna write something else?
I don't know.
Anything in the works? Are you writing already again? Or are you maybe just now me bringing this up? Maybe it's getting you going. It's activating something up there. You're looking forward to projects and brainstorming a little bit, foreseeing a future as a accomplished author. I'm excited for you. I had a tuna sandwich today. It was really good. I made it really quick before I went to work. I didn't have much time. It was multi-grain bread, like good multi-grain bread. And mayo and spinach. I should have put the spinach is fine. I was going to say I should put iceberg on it instead, but I had spinach and pickles, like long pickles, like sandwich pickles, and tuna. And I think that was it. It was like lemon pepper tuna. And it was really really, really good.
Tuna. My steak's a little over. Still pretty good though. Oh. Hello. Hello. Gene, I'm calling Yellow Fella right now.
Okay.
Hi, how are you?
Please leave your message for
John Mooney.
I'm good.
Yellow Fella, it's the program. You can call us back. You have about 55 minutes today. What'd you say?
Hello.
What'd you say? Crime. Yellow Fella did a crime, maybe. He says he's repentant. Okay, bye. Call us back. Hi, Gene.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good at the sneezes a little bit.
Oh no, you have allergies?
It feels like it. Yeah. I don't know. I think maybe dust. I should shower. Oh well. I'll shower after this.
Why? Took a shot yesterday? Been a while. You
I
brought it
don't
up. I
know.
don't know. Why did you shower? Is it the season?
Yeah, I just remembered that is on my to-do list, and I can see my hair is greasy,
Yeah.
and yeah,
You have a
can't
list?
wait to do that.
Ooh.
Do I have a what?
You have a list? An actual list, or is it
A
just
list
in your mind? As a mind
of
list?
things to do?
Yeah.
I have both.
Yeah. Is the shower on
It's not.
on the physical list?
No, it's not. I don't think I did much on my physical list today.
How
I had
about
a
your
hard
mind
day
list?
getting things done. How's it go?
How did your mind list go?
Oh, even worse.
Oh yeah.
hmm
So not getting things done. What'd you do then?
Um, I had a friend who spent the night. It was her birthday yesterday. We had a party here,
Wow.
mostly outside, but a
Mm.
little bit inside
Ooh.
with masks on.
Oh, yep.
But
Inside with masks on. Wow.
yeah. Um, and then she was here for quite a while, and I was panicking about maybe trying to get and not knowing what I should get done. And then we ended up doing like a dance live Zoom dance
Mm.
class
Yeah.
with hip hop, and I didn't like it, but then we were doing it together, and she had introduced it to me, so I couldn't say I don't like this. I want to stop, go away. Don't tell, okay? Um, and then my mother said I should get outside, and I knew I should, but I might have been slightly hungover.
Oh.
Is that steak?
Yeah.
Yum.
It's a little overcooked. You were hungover, huh? You were drinking with your friend
I
outside.
don't know what it was. Well, we had lots of people here. We had 9 people.
Oh, that's too many people.
I know. Mostly we were outside, far apart, dancing. We had a nice dance party on my
Yeah.
big deck. It was fun.
Mm.
But yeah, my friend, he peddles liquor. He's a fancy mezcal guy in New York City.
Mm-hmm.
So he brings that, and then it's just like shockingly strong. But I don't think I was, but I didn't feel physically bad. I drank enough water and I ate enough food, and I think that since it was like high quality booze, that it didn't hurt. you know.
At
But
the
anyway,
time.
I felt a little off, or just wondering what I should do. And then my mom called, and she said I should go outside because it was so beautiful, but it was also very cold. It was so sunny, and I didn't want to right away. And then eventually I did, but then the sun had sort of gone away, and I hadn't listened to her instructions about where to walk in the woods. And then I was really lost in the woods for a long time.
You got lost?
I felt lost.
Oh.
I was on tracks, but there were lots of tracks that were crisscrossing, and I couldn't tell which way was which at all.
Were you scared?
No, I was just
Oh.
anxious.
Well, you didn't get, so you weren't like bad lost, huh?
No, but I just didn't know where I was, and then I was grouchy. I was like, and I felt so foolish because I brought my phone because it had like a little map. But of course, it's not a good enough map. But then, with the maps, it can show you where you are on it. But of course, it died in like 4 minutes. And
Mm.
so then I felt more lost than I would have if I hadn't brought the map or the phone.
Yeah.
And I'm just so depressed about being addicted to the phone
When was the party last night?
last night. Yeah. Well, it
Oh yeah,
started at 2.
that'll
But
give.
then people stayed until like 8:30, 8 or
Oh,
8:30.
you're gonna get that. That'll give you the sniffles, hungoverness.
I think so. I think that might be happening, but also, yeah, I feel a little itchy. This feels like a uh, allergy sniffles.
Yeah, well, I mean, it just could exacerbate anything. So if you have allergies, it makes it worse.
Yeah.
Steak is two hands.
Yeah.
I'm trying to.
Are you not in the basement?
I am
Are
in
you
the
in the
basement. I
basement?
moved. I've turned 90 degrees. When was the last time you talked to me? It's been.
Oh, just the other day. I mean, you talked about moving. I just forget.
Oh, you didn't notice that I had turned 90 degrees back then.
It looks lighter right now than sometimes.
Well, the lighting is different,
No,
maybe.
that's it. Okay. You don't think that there's mold growing down there from the...
You know, I think that this has happened before, and if I have to be worried about mold, well, I mean, what am I gonna do?
Get a heater down there and heat it up.
Oh, well, there is a
Kill
heater
the
down
mold.
here, and there's fans down here, but I think I'm just gonna breathe mold.
Okay.
This house is like over 100 years old.
Yeah.
Remember when I was in your basement? There was visible mold on the wall,
Yep.
and
Sorry.
it was
Well,
white. It was weird white stuff coming out of the walls.
guess what? On the radio, we have like a nice local radio thing station, and there's a new call-in show, and they talk about home repairs, and they're talking about foundation insulation, and they asked if there was like white powder on the walls in the basement.
Uh huh.
So as though it wasn't mold, it was like some kind of other just like build up from the condensation and the I don't know.
Ready?
Anyway,
Hey, program.
Hello.
Hello, Kenny.
Ready? What? I didn't listen to your message yet, but you remember when we were in the basement, the Gene's basement, and there was weird white powder coming out of the walls?
Yeah, I mean, I actually have a new theory for that was. I haven't heard what you've been talking about
Huh?
in this thing yet, but I've got a lot of potted plants, like this one, for example.
uh-huh.
See how it's got like this little white streak? Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's because I water it with tap water, and there's minerals and things inside the tap water that work themselves. Like there's moisture that comes through porous materials. Like in this case, it's some sort of a ceramic. What is that called? What's that like orange clay? It's like what's that called? There's like a name for that kind of pot. It's like the clay, orange clay pot.
I don't know.
Oh, I remember it. But I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's not like it's not like porcelain or something where it's like fully sealed and moisture resistant. It's slightly porous, like brick or something. Like brick is this way too. There's like tiny holes in brick. Moisture works its way through there, but like water is never without some other element unless it's been purified somehow. And so there's little bits of minerals and things like that that work themselves out with the water and then leave themselves on the outside surface once the water evaporates. And that's why you get those like white weird things on those pots, whatever they're called. What is that called? What are the pots thing called? Like the
I
orange
know.
pot.
It's not Adobe. It's
No.
Clay.
It's kind of adobe.
It's not ceramic or clay or
They're clay. Yeah, it's a type of clay.
earth clay.
Earth clay pots. Yeah, earth clay pots.
earthenware.
Yeah. Anyway,
That's
but
really
that's kind of what I
smart.
thought maybe the basement was. I thought maybe, not while I was there, but now after the fact, thinking back on it, I'm like, maybe it was just minerals in the water, the rainwater, that are seeping through the outside. The water evaporates, and then it leaves the like weird white powder on the outside or something. It looks like mold. I thought the pots were molding or something like that, but it's not mold. It's just, I don't know what, some kind of powder. Maybe the viewers know. I'm sure they'll like leave a comment or call in or something. But what is that pot called?
Probably not.
That stuff on the outside. It's like maybe.
I don't think anybody's ever called about anything relevant ever.
I know. I just like to pretend.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay.
Zinc. Could be zinc in the water or something.
Zinc. We can make electricity out of it or eat it for to fight a cold. I think, right?
Yeah. Exactly.
Is that what you were thinking it was, Gene? Because you had a theory about it right before Freddie got here too.
Yeah. I feel like that's somewhat. Yeah, I feel like it's some residue that is not living, that is coming, like that's dealing with water and heat and cold and being moved around by the water.
It's not some kind of crazy powder
Yeah.
mold, huh?
I remember thinking, like, didn't they do something? There was like some day in the basement there when they got rid of it, and then we came in and did the show after that, and then we had possibly psychosomatic symptoms, but we were like, ooh, wow, I'm like, I feel something in my throat. I'm like,
I'm feeling it. Well, I mean, too much zinc's probably not good for you either.
Ooh.
yeah. Even if it's just like a mineral deposit, you don't really. That's not something you want to breathe necessarily.
Yeah. It's hard to know what to breathe these days, but that one questionable. I don't know. Yeah, I'm looking. I'm in a basement right now. There's a wall right next to me.
How's it look?
It looks like there's nothing coming out of it. At least I can tell.
If you touch it, is it cold or not?
It's like mediumly cold. It's slightly cold. It's like it's about. I'm touching this. It's a little bit colder, I would say.
Good.
That's good.
Makes sense. That does make sense. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what's on the other side of this wall. I guess corpses.
Probably at least just like dirt and decay.
Yeah. How thick is this wall,
Where?
and how many corpses are buried on the other side of the wall, or like they somebody is behind the wall and then they brick them in, you know, like is that Edgar Allan Poe?
Yeah, the telltale heart. I think that happens a lot less than it is that it's just like a bunch of dead, decaying stuff. And like the thing I always think about is like every inch of the earth has been peed on by something or someone. You know?
Yeah. Well, all the water has gone through people or stuff. The telltale heart, they put the people on the wall. That's they put the body under the floorboards.
Who?
The guilty person, the protagonist.
Oh, in the book, yeah.
Yeah. But I thought there's another story where they're in the wall, like on the side of the wall, and they're bricked in there, and then they're alive, and then they brick them in there.
The Count
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Cristo?
Yeah, maybe something. I'm not sure what it is. Telltale
That is
Heart.
a
I think they.
Yeah.
I think they.
I did go.
Huh?
I went to Paris and I went down in the catacombs where there's just walls of the bones.
Walls
and
of dead
skulls and
people.
bones
Oh,
Yeah,
skulls and stuff.
underneath the ground.
You saw all those skulls? I've seen those
Yeah.
skulls on TV. That's scary.
I saw them. Yeah, that was probably in 1997. Or
Oh.
which is a long
Hey,
time
program.
ago.
I was just watching yesterday's episode and I realized I left you hanging with my electrical box story. So I'm planning to be on the show today at 5, but I thought I would just call in now in case I forgot by the time I get to be around then.
Did you forget?
No, I
Okay.
remember.
It's not really an exciting story, but might as well. Any story, even like a not too exciting story, needs an ending. Talk to you then. Bye.
That's right, past Freddy. Any story, good or not, needs an ending. You gotta have an ending, or it's not a story.
I think too much excitement is false. You know.
Yeah.
Like I would like you write down the story. I would read this. The story of
The story of me installing a RCFI outlet.
yeah.
Once upon a time,
Yeah.
there was an outlet, and they got backed into by a car, and it was ruined, if not maybe functional in an electronic manner. But I had to take the old outlet away and put a new one there, and it was attached to a light. And this light is like one of those. It's basically a street light on someone's property that comes on when it's dark. So this light doesn't work until it's actually dark. I'm not sure exactly how this light detects that it's dark.
It's like any other of those lights. There's tons of those lights.
They must have some sort of like basically solar panel type thing that's like detecting how much light is hitting it at any moment.
Yeah.
And when it gets low enough, it like turns the light on or something.
Yeah.
But at the other end of this, like before it like comes down from that light section, and then there's basically just a panel where you can plug anything in. It's just an electrical panel or outlet.
Outlet. Yeah.
Yeah. And so that got backed into by a car, and it's all ruined. And so we went and bought like an electrical outlet box for outdoors, and I went and installed it. By the time I talked to you, I think I don't remember exactly when I ended off, but basically I thought I had got it all set. I was like, I wired it right, and then the show was over or something, and then or you had to call Mr. Ginsu or something, and then I had wired it all together and like it was all working. I went and tested it at the zone to like test these RFCI. What is it? It's like the ones that have the tester button for the bathroom so that you don't like electrically shock yourself with a toaster.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
yeah.
they have a self-testing mechanism inside them, so all you gotta do is like turn the switch back on and like push the reset and the like test button, and then if it's wired right, it'll work. And if it's not wired right, it won't work. And so I did that, and it worked. And so I turned it back off, and I went to go put it all in together, and I realized there was too much wires, and like you couldn't fit the outlet like back into the box it's supposed to go into.
Oh.
And that's because I think the kit was supposed to be for, I mean, it's like, there are times when you could do this like inside or like on the outside of a house or something. I think somehow the situation wasn't exactly what it was intended for, and I needed something that was called like an extra deep circuit box. And that was what was on there before. When I like held it up to the other one, it was like significantly shorter than the one I had taken off. but when you had the whole assembly on with the cover and everything, you couldn't tell how long it was. And so had to go back to Lowe's, get another one, and then undo everything I had just done.
Oh, no.
Where, like, I talked to you for the entire, almost an hour of the program,
Yeah.
trying to get this to work. And it took at least that long to do it then. It took maybe half that long to do it a second time. I had to undo everything and then redo it. But because I had done it once before, I feel like I was better at doing it the second time.
Okay, yeah.
And even the second time, I feel like I did it better than I did it the first time in shorter amount of time, too. So I can see why.
Maybe it's a blessing.
What's that?
Maybe it's a blessing.
Yeah, I think it's a blessing on
Now you really know
doing the job for it, because it's definitely a better finished product in the end. But then when I left, I turned the circuit on, and the light came on, and the box turned on. I had like a little tester in the box so I could see if the outlet was working. Outlet was working, the light turned on, but then the light turned off. And I was like, oh my God, did I burn out the light? Did it like do some kind of weird fuse thing? And this has been a long time. This is like maybe one of the longer times of my weird landscaping handyman jobs or something.
Yeah.
It was like, it feels weird that not my expertise, or not exactly. Anyway, and so I was worried that maybe I'd messed up the like weird light up above the street light type thing. But later on in the day, it turned out maybe it just like when you turn the circuit on, it like turned itself on automatically, and it doesn't even detect whether or not it's got enough light or not enough light to turn on. So it all worked out in the end.
It was during the day, so then at nighttime it turns on.
5 though. It was like at 5 o'clock or like 4:30.
So it's getting dim, but
it's like getting dim. It wasn't dark enough to actually turn it on.
so did it end up turning on at nighttime?
It did. It turned on at
okay.
nighttime. It all worked out.
So it like turned on, then it was like, oh, it's light out, and then it turns itself off.
Exactly.
Ah.
Yeah. So, whew, that was
Wow.
good.
It was a good story.
Thank you.
You write that one down.
Yeah.
Short story collection for the short story collection. Yeah. Because Yellowfellow said he's waiting for the book. It's in the mail for him, right?
Oh yeah, I'm surprised it didn't make it yet. Gene, yours is in the mail as well.
You didn't get it yet, huh? Gene? Oh,
It says I'm not.
did you get your book yet?
It says I'm gonna get it on the 1st. It just told me yesterday.
Oh,
Who-
nice.
Who did? Oh,
Can
you
you hear
have.
me? Why can't you hear me?
Yeah, I sent out the tracking numbers.
Oh wow,
I
it's
got it yesterday.
professional.
It's legit.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
that's in like 6 days, 7 days.
So next Monday or something.
Next Monday, not.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's the 20. The numbers are right. I'm looking at the calendar. Well, that's good. We got Mr. Ginsu left a ton of messages.
Woo.
Like
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Uh-oh.
So I don't know. I mean, we're gonna listen to some of these. We'll listen to a couple of them at
Oh
least.
my.
Yeah, I think they're long too.
I wonder. One thing I have a question about is, I keep like not wanting to ask the post office about this, but we're sending out the stuff in media mail, which media mail is like how we're making the price make sense. But then when we're sending out media mail, if you're sending a book or a VHS or something, if you like put something else in there that's not a book, does that make it not media mail? You know what I mean? Like media mail is for books and
You don't tell them.
what?
Like you're not allowed to send.
Definitely don't tell them.
Oh no!
Always lie and say it's
I
medium
sent
mail.
your package out.
Follow.
Gene, you actually bought the
Yeah.
only hoodie sweatshirt in existence of that.
Yeah, but you send a
I
I
media.
wondered.
It's the only one there is.
It's got
sold out.
it's got a drawing on it.
What?
It's got like art on it.
I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what like counts for media mail. Maybe we got to figure that out. But I'm not feeling guilty if we like fooled them or something. But I'm just curious what their like level of like. Are you allowed to put other things in there? I mean, I feel
Yeah.
like
I don't know.
you send a book, like obviously people will like put stickers in or something. But if you sent a sticker separately, that's not media mail. I feel like media mail is because books and other like forms of media are heavy or something, and so they make it less
Media.
or something.
It has to be media. It's like
Yeah.
meteor mails from around from before the
Less
internet.
likely to break.
What?
It was like around from before the internet when you had to send media.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Tapes and things.
Ready. Really and truly. What the fuck?
Me? Did you
Yeah.
say Freddie?
Yeah.
Fucking yeah, shit.
He's talking
Not
so,
much wit left in me.
not much wit.
Wit?
I really don't think
This is
got a
stressful.
whole lot of wit left.
Witless.
What I do got. Hate.
Oh.
Whoa.
You see,
Uh-huh.
the lady's name
Oh.
took that girl from me
Uh-huh.
Not
Her
sure you should
name-
say this if you could
was Sue Peterson.
Oh, names.
Sue Peterson.
Uh-huh.
Right fucking now, you had better goddamn hope that I don't look you up.
Oh, no. Now Mr. gets his flipped.
Goddamn
Oh shit!
hope.
Wait, he found the teacher?
And pray and fucking whatever you do to whatever fucking
Yep.
horror fucking god that you fucking horror on.
Oh, no. Mr. Gitsu has
You
flipped.
had better fucking start praying.
He's going down the
Right
road,
off
this
fucking
creepy
now.
stalker road.
That's all I can really say. Other than, I told you that girl told me, yeah, come over.
Yep.
Well, she's gone. And I
Uh-huh.
talked to the people that were at the place where she was at, and she ain't been there for 8 months.
Ooh. She left you hanging.
Good.
Which,
Yep. Oh. Wow. Well.
yeah.
Yeah. I got timed out. Mr. Ginsu is getting scary, but I don't approve. But I think one thing is that I think this would be happening whether or not he was talking to us about it at all.
That's true.
So we're just like, I'm like, whoa. So this is kind of like watching SVU or something. I guess it's real though. In a way, it's real, but kind of also not really real. It's mostly in his mind. But I was telling him. I mean, I could not like I couldn't see you couldn't see this coming. Like if you get like obsessed with an idea and then you flip over and then it just drives you to hate. That's what I always say, that anger is a secondary emotion. Then you have to be like really revved up to hate or be angry. Like you have to be you're too excited and then like get let down, and then that's what it's the fall from love that leads to hate usually.
The expectations.
Yeah, the expectations, and Mr. Ginsu had like insane expectations this whole time, and you know you don't you don't own anybody, even if they are like even if they are like like consensually with you in some kind of way. If you're in a relationship with them, you still don't own them. And
Yeah.
in this case, you really don't own them when they're really far back like this. So
I like hardly even know you. Yeah.
yeah.
That always does make me uncomfortable. There's a lot of like love songs that have weird ownership
Yeah.
in the lyrics, like "You are mine" and "I am yours." Like it's like, whoa, where are we going with this? Is this like, I don't know, what are we? Are we people, or are we like weird objects or
Yeah.
something? So,
Isn't it better to have it's better to have love without ownership because in that way it's more real.
totally.
Yeah. Otherwise, then what do you have?
Person, if there's this need for the like ownership thing, it's like that doesn't, to me, that doesn't read as whole individuals or something.
Yeah.
There's something else that's going on there that's like this. It's like the missing piece idea, where it's like this person is the missing piece to me, which is not the way that anyone should be. No one's like a missing piece to somebody else. Everyone is like,
Yeah.
they're like two individuals who are like sharing something.
Yeah.
The thing is not each other that they're sharing. It's like they're sharing a third thing.
A third thing. Yeah. It's like a.
Except in the Dark Crystal, the Skeksis and the whatever. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I've never seen this.
The Dark Crystal? The
No. I've never seen
What are
it.
you talking about?
I know. I'm like. I
I
know.
don't know
I
what you're
should
talking about.
already. Maybe you can. Can you explain it? Like, is it like these are like other creatures or something?
I always think that I seen the labyrinth. Is it?
Oh my goodness. Guys, you gotta watch it. Like, watch it
Ah.
now. Watch it next.
I don't care for that.
Okay? It's very, very delightful.
Well, it's
I already
puppet.
want to watch the
And,
the
and I
parasite.
don't want to tell you about it too much.
Oh.
Okay.
Because it's magical. It's like real life nice magic.
Real.
You don't get to
real-
experience
I
very
don't know. I guess we should watch it.
Yeah. Well, he left a ton of more messages, but
Yeah.
I don't know
I
if
want to hear at least one more. One more. I'm sure it's gonna be scary though. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm scared.
And
He's
in
talking,
case
he's
you
not
didn't
talking
get
about
that,
the person now. He's talking about the person he was in love with, right?
Well, yeah. Then he went. I mean, he's actually going out to stalk them. I think on like in person these days. So he like drove like a couple of towns over to try to find them, and then he like went to the. But then this person like gave him their address, and then he like drove like. Okay, so the story, yeah. Like he found them on the internet, and then he was talking to them for a minute, and then they invited him up to his place. But then he didn't get that message for 8 months, and then when he saw it, he panicked and drove up there in the middle of the night. Somehow he saw this message in the middle of the night from 8 months ago, and he drove up to the place where he said they were, and they were gone. And now he's gone insane. And then he was like driving around this town being crazy. Like he said he was doing U-turns. He
Yeah,
like drove
he, like,
there and then like did a bunch of U. Like,
Oh, I'm
drive-
going here. He's like, no, I'm not. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. Yes, I am.
really going mad, and then I talked to him, and then I was like, Mr. Ginsey, maybe you should do something else. And he's like, how dare you, I'm quitting, I'm leaving forever if you say anything like that at all. So he was very sensitive.
He does not like being told that he's doing the wrong thing.
Yeah, tough guys who say they're tough, they're very sensitive, like more than anybody else. How
They
dare
just
you say
want-
I'm tough, or I'm not, how dare you say I'm sensitive, I'm not sensitive. Like, I think you're sensitive. Like you're, if you,
in case you didn't get that, that was Sue Peterson.
Oh my God, no!
Not
that's a-
Peterson.
it's a pretty common
As
name.
in, this is how you spell it. Peterson. There might be two T's. I'm so fucking livid right now, I can't spell. But I do know it is not spelled Pederson because I had another classmate with that name, and I could always remember it's not a D.
I'm glad that we're his outlet still, though, because
And that's
he said
how you
that
spell it.
he was gonna quit, but I knew he couldn't quit after this stuff.
I can never really,
Yeah.
really
He's
forget.
gonna quit if it went well, and it did not go well.
And right about fucking now is a very fucking dangerous fucking time for everyone in both communities where she was at and where she came to. And I happen to be where she came to.
Who would have thought that Mr. Ginsu would have at a bad time
And
and
life ain't
threatened
good
violence
right
against you
here.
after
And where she was at, you people might want to get the fuck out of town. Because if I come over there, oh, fuck. Can you say, oh, fuck, I better get the fuck out of here and go to fucking Canada or goddamn fucking Mexico or Russia or communist China, which is probably where you fucking came from in the first place with your communist fucking bullshit when you took her away from me, you communist fucking fucker.
No, he doesn't like communism. I guess.
Fucking communists.
What?
God damn. That's Xi Jinping, motherfucker. Hey,
What?
fuck you.
Is that Asian?
And your communist bullshit. You're a bullshit communist motherfucker. You want everybody to lick your asshole. Come get me, motherfucker. I will
I have no
gladly
Did he say
lick your
like
asshole
chink?
right after I rip your fucking head off,
It sounded
motherfucker.
like that. It definitely sounded
That's
like
what's
that.
going to happen when that tries to happen. And all your little fucking bullshit motherfucking buddies, I'll take everybody on. I'm taking the world on right fucking now, motherfucker.
What are you? Chinese?
Yeah. Come get some, motherfucker.
And
I ain't
so
fucking
he's
lying.
employed.
What?
He's employed. Is he employed as
You
a guard?
motherfuckers better help
Yeah,
me
he works at
find
the jail. He's
my little woman.
So disturbing.
All
it's,
hell's gonna break loose.
it's a lot of lip service, I believe. I think that the program is an outlet for him to be like it's hyperbole, you know. Hopefully, but I guess
Yeah.
that's what they said about Trump. They're trying to say that about Trump and the inciting the riots.
Oh yeah.
He's like,
Man.
we need strength. We need to fight. We can't stand and do nothing. We have to fight. And then like you told those people to fight, and he's like, it was hyperbole. Yeah.
I was just saying, yeah.
I was just saying stuff.
I don't know. Yeah, Mr. Ginsu is getting. It's like, it's hard to know the whole story, but I mean, I feel like we're like, oh, Mr. Ginsu has a heart of gold, and I feel like in some cases that's true. I'm like a little worried. I'm slightly worried about how this is all going to turn out.
I think if he ever actually confronts it, if he somehow finds this person, that he's gonna go back to begging for love and not doing anything actually bad. It's like those. Have you seen those dogs in the gate? Between the gate, it's like an internet thing.
Oh yeah. They're like barking, big barking
No,
dog.
not.
There's like the gate, and then the gate ends like 1 foot over, but they're barking at the gate. They're barking at each
Oh.
other, but they could move over. They have easy access to each other, like 1 foot over, but they choose to bark at the gate
Yeah.
against each other because they don't want any actual conflict.
Okay.
So I guess he's all bark. What I'm saying is all bark and no bite.
I think he even like referenced that concept in the message too, saying he had no, maybe not bite.
Well, I don't know. Should we just call him back, or should we listen to his message? He's up to several more. I think I'll save these for a day when we don't have much to do.
It's tricky because it's like I feel like you have to deal with Mr. Ginsu with weird Ginsu gloves or something, where it's like you say the wrong thing and he's like, "I'm gonna quit," which is what he said
Well,
last time.
I have not done the gloves. I'm not doing the gloves. I'm telling him straightforward things, and then he'll get mad. And it's okay with me. Yeah,
That's probably the right way to go.
that's what I've been doing this whole time for years.
Yeah.
Nothing new there.
Telling him what he doesn't want to hear.
You're right, though. He should.
Hello, Mr. Ginsu. Hello. Are you answering the phone and being quiet? And uh-oh, he hung up. He didn't even say anything. Wow.
It was like, wait, listen to the map.
Uh-oh, he's calling back.
Okay.
Hello. Mr. Ginsu.
Holy shit. I was in the dumpster when you called, so I had to crawl out of it so I could get some reception.
Yeah, no reception in the dumpster, huh?
Not particularly.
Where is this dumpster? She just like lives next to the dump, huh?
You gotta find the dumpster, the proper dumpster.
Are you? She's just like sitting in her house and she's like, "There's a giant dumpster across the street from my house. I don't know. That's weird. Like, where is this dumpster coming from? Are you bringing?
You jump in, motherfucker.
Are you bringing the dumpster with you?
I couldn't know what the fucking hell you're fucking talking about. I could not confirm nor deny. There you go.
It always seems to be conveniently a dumpster wherever you're trying to spy on people. There's always just a dumpster right there.
Well, it's a messy little fucking world we got, motherfucker.
Lots of dumpsters, messy
There
world.
are a lot of dumpsters, yeah.
I mean, but like, if there was like a dumpster at my house, like across the street from my house, I'd be like, "What's that dumpster doing there?"
You know I'd be sitting in it, probably. But,
Yeah, like it's
other than
Mr.
that,
Now I'm gonna look into.
see, I got friends. See, I can't tell you a shit ton, but I got friends in different, all high places and low places.
different
And
friends with access to dumpsters.
when I need a fucking favor, they sometimes just throw one over fucking there and just say, "Fuck it, man. I dare somebody come get that motherfucker. It's a fucking dumpster.
You got any friends
Fuck
in
you,
like
go
in
ahead,
the
get that
middle
dumpster. How about throw some trash in that motherfucker?"
Only friends in high and low places, no middle places?
Well, I'm looking for that right now.
You got friends in all spectrums of is it wealth? What are these? What are the
I
levels?
don't. Money means really fucking nothing to me,
So what are
motherfucker.
the levels then?
My grandfather was in fucking Who's Who. Fuck you. I don't give a fuck.
You have a rich grandfather. What are the high and low levels, if not wealth? Then of what a unit of highness are they in?
The actual height? Is it like
I got short
feet
friends and I
underground
got.
and you got like people 120 feet above ground? In like a flying machine?
What about below ground? You been down there?
Yeah, like
I have.
You're friends with
I
mole
fucking-
people.
I was the first one down there, motherfucker.
You're the first mole person.
No. I can't say nothing. I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah, I don't either. I think we're talking in minute.
I don't fucking know. What the fuck am I talking about? Fucking who in the fuck?
What are you doing?
What the fuck are you talking about, motherfucker? I need to fucking mute something, motherfucker.
You haven't eaten? You didn't eat today?
Not a whole lot.
Oh yeah.
I've been looking for that person all day long.
How?
All over on the internet, wherever I could. I paid one place
You
fucking
mean
find shit.
Sue-
Then it turns out you can only
Sue
find
Peterson?
shit of people who have signed up. And it says you can find anyone. And I couldn't find what I wanted to
Yeah,
find.
there's a lot of Sue Petersons in the
I
world,
don't
huh?
know. Fucking can't find shit.
Susan, Susanna,
Bobana?
Susanna.
I'm halfway thinking about going and get a big piece of cardboard and just sit on the side of the road and
No, man.
You're gonna sit in the dumpster and go, Susan!
Maybe.
Susan!
um,
What do you got to eat?
I don't know. Dumpster's just pretty freaking handy for me. So.
Oh yeah, sometimes there's food in the dumpster.
Sometimes the food's rotten too, motherfucker. Don't forget that part. God
Yeah.
damn, that's
I've actually
That's
found some
good.
good food in certain dumpsters, like the Trader Joe's dumpster. They've got a lot of good stuff. They have to throw that out, but it's usually like packaged and it's been refrigerated for a long, long time. So like if you get it there, top stuff, top layer, usually pretty good.
uh-huh. And you go through there and get that shit yourself, huh?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they don't. Yeah, like I would say, you got a Trader Joe's where you are. What kind of stores you got over nearby you?
Nothing. Let me think. I can't say it because then I just can't say.
You gotta drive pretty
I don't
far to
know
get to a
what
store.
dumpster You're nearby, yeah.
Pardon?
You gotta drive pretty far to get to like a safe.
Walmart, Safeway, somewhere else, Walgreens
Yeah.
maybe.
So you drove back to the town where she was at?
Yeah, I went back there. And fucking I walked right up and fucking I knocked every fucking place on every fucking thing. I knocked on every fucking thing. And there was no motherfuckers there. And then I sat there and I waited.
Uh-huh.
And I sat there and waited and fucking after waiting time, fucking somebody drove in the driveway, got home, said, "Sir, I'm looking for such and such," and he says, "Well, it used to be right there, but that was 8 months ago. So now I'm fucking screwed."
Yeah, because the person is gone while you're and now you can't find them. Sue Peterson.
And that's right. They're not on the. See, the way I fucking didn't understand anything in the first place was I left the internet because I thought I was some sort of stalker or something, right?
oh yeah.
Internet stalking, you know, fucking. I can't remember. You're all fucking blah blah blah, fucking putting minimal efficiency and this and that, and fucking the news is like, oh, internet stalkers are on the rise, and I'm like, what does that fucking mean? I don't want to be an internet stalker, so I'm like, I better give that chick some space.
Uh-huh.
Don't want to get mad at me and stuff.
Yeah.
And why the hell I took so long to fucking, I lost track of time somewhere in fucking, don't be a stalker thing.
Yeah.
And
It's,
so I
it's hard to not be a stalker.
came back.
You gotta work at it every day.
And she said, come over here. I need your help.
When?
And,
8 months
so I
ago?
went.
Yeah.
So, fucking, when I got back on the internet, I seen that and went directly fucking there, motherfucker.
Yeah. This was like 2 months
And
ago.
there was nobody fucking there.
Yeah, this happened 2 months ago?
And that's when I'm like, there's nobody fucking there, dude.
Have you had any
Fucking nobody.
contact with her,
And
like-
fucking,
like-
so fucking I'm 8 months late, and now I'm fucking 30 fucking 8 years and fucking 8 months.
Gene doesn't want to hear Mr. Game too. Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm fucking saying?
No. My question is, like, lately, have you had any communication with her, either like verbally or on the internet?
Am I supposed, at this point in time, is
Yeah, on the phone, we have to say in the future.
her name? Hey, motherfucker, listen.
Uh-huh, yeah.
Is at this point in time, is it where I'm supposed to say her name to you, and then you go find her? Because
I'm not gonna find her.
You got access to a lot more people than even me, because I'm just freaking coming off of being crippled, right?
To what end? Like, so you can speak to her? You haven't been able to, right?
Say what? You gotta say that again. Speaking to the fucking mic, motherfucker.
Sorry, I was saying, like, why are you asking us or Kenny to find her?
What the fuck? Have you ever fucking listened to me? I'm looking for the girl they took from me, kidnapped from fucking me whenever I was 13.
Right. Okay. So
Well, motherfucking, I want to
that
find
answers the
her.
question in a sense, but
Are you in the help or are you in the fucking shut the fuck up? Which are you?
Those two options?
so
There are two options. You helping or you shut the
what I'm
fuck
trying
up.
to figure out, Mr. Ginstu, is whether or not since that time when you went to try to drive to her house, whether or not you've had any, communication between the two of you.
Absolutely not.
And she seemingly has disappeared. From, like,
I'm wanting to find her, right? And because she's not on the internet right now, she don't have money for a phone or something. But I'm having a heart attack, fucking just knowing that she was gonna let me fucking come over, and why wouldn't she let me come wherever she's at now?
Yeah,
I'm just helping,
There's a
right?
1,000 reasons for anything in one direction or the other. It's like anytime someone says something, it's like, if that changes in the future, that's like life is very.
It never changed in the future. That was the last fucking thing she said, and there was no more fucking internet usage at all.
Is she invited you over?
She's a disappeared person.
Yeah, she invited you over at the time, but then you didn't answer her, and then she did the other stuff, and now it's a different situation.
No, she said that, and if I had maybe the next day or the day after looked at my fucking thing, it would have probably already been too fucking late.
Yeah, you don't know. You could have found her immediately, but then now it's a new situation. She's doing something else.
I don't know what the fuck.
Well,
I think there's only so much anyone can do. Definitely, it's a very common name. It's very impossible, I think, even for anyone else to find this person. But the fact that there was this connection at that point means, you've already waited so long. It's like, why? I would just go back.
How can I wait any longer to find her?
You can.
Boy, fucking I'm about coming unglued, motherfuckers. That's all I can tell you.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of problems in the world. You got to worry about what you can actually control.
And listen to you, motherfucker. There's a lot of problems in the world.
So this is what they say about.
Holy fucking hell,
Mr. Gibson, wait, hold on. So there is a lot of people were talking about anxiety in general from when this whole thing started, and I was feeling a lot of. Mr. Gibson, listen to me.
Maybe they will shut the fuck up.
No, you shut up. Listen.
That guy has a chance.
There's a lot of.
See that chick right there, and see that guy right there. Them two go together like peas and carrots, motherfucker.
Yeah, there's a lot of.
You got a girlfriend?
There's things you can control, and there's things you can't control, and you can't worry about the things you can't control, and that's like a general anxiety advice, is that if you can't control the things you can't control, and you have to let them, you have to only focus on things that you can control, you know?
You have got to be fucking me. You ain't fucking listening.
Uh-huh.
What the fuck? You're making me speechless, Kenny.
Yeah, well, things aren't in your control, and when they're not, when you can't, when you try to control the things you can't.
What the fuck? They ain't my control.
Yeah.
How in the fucking hell not?
Not everything is in your control, and when it's not in control, it seems frustrating, and then when you have to try to control things that you can't, and you have to focus on the things you can control, because the things you can't control, you're not going to be able to control them. And that's going to...
Fuck the hell off.
Oh. Yeah,
I will control them fucking mentally, motherfucker.
The third
you want
thing.
To fucking get mental on me? You fucking kiss my ass.
I'm getting mental.
Mr. Ginsu,
yeah,
the thing is...
Just you fucking don't even freaking understand, motherfucker.
We understand.
Yeah.
I think we do understand, Mr. Ginsu. Hey, but the thing is, you need to, there's the concept of she is a whole person, and you are a whole person, but you need to, you guys have
I am not a fucking whole person.
Well, if you can't be a whole person, then how are you going to love somebody else? If you can't love yourself, how are you going to love somebody else?
She's a whole person.
Who said I was fucking less than a whole person?
You just did.
Could I have been more than a whole person?
I want to record a message in the future.
How about, can I be 100 knees? And then I'm more than a person.
Hey, future, it's just the past.
Plus,
Jean was here. She saw walls
she
of
ain't
dead
nowhere
people.
fucking around. That was, the past. Fuck.
Mr.
I
Jitsu.
fucked up.
We're talking about how people need to be whole people to love each other, and there's a third thing they share that is love.
Bye, future.
And that's what I don't have.
Yep.
The
And I
third thing.
missed it by 8 months. And I can look at it on the fucking, I can see it.
Mr. Ginsu,
And
I only have a few...
Motherfucking, I 38 fucking years and I can see it. And because of fucking you guys and all your little fucking bullshit,
It's our fault.
you fucking gave me a brainwashing and fucking Jesus Christ.
Mr. Ginsu, I got another call on the other line, and the show's almost over. I'll talk to you later. I'm going to hang up, okay? Bye.
Oh, fuck you! Don't bother me.
Oh. Hello. Yellow fellow.
Hi.
Hi. How are you? We only have about 2 minutes left or less.
2 minutes left.
Yeah.
What's the word of the day?
Probably Mr. Gitz's favorite word so far. If we're anything, maybe love. How about love?
Yeah, the third thing.
What's the word of the day? What's the word of the day?
Love.
Ah!
Yeah, you did that some Pee Wee's Playhouse stuff?
No, I just came up with that myself.
No, you didn't. Well, the show's over. You want to go over for like a minute and say something?
Do I want to say something?
The show's over. You missed it.
Oh, well, peace on earth.
Yeah. What do you? There's something I wanted to talk to you about. I don't remember what it is now.
You wanted to talk? Oh, maybe my sandwich. I had a really good pizza tonight.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I guess it was. So I guess it was crime, or something.
Climb?
Crime.
You want to climb something?
Crime.
I don't want. You want to climb something? You're saying? Is that what you're telling me?
You don't want to. You don't want to tell us about crime, Mr. Ginty. You're doing this thing. They both like you called us and you're like, I did something, and then I don't want to talk about it. That's what Mr. Ginty does all the time too. But
I don't want to climb up anything.
Yeah. You're like, he LFO said I did something bad. I said what? I don't want to talk about it.
Well, me and Mr. Ginsu are of the same ilk, I guess.
I guess so. Well, tomorrow I'm doing the show at 8:45.
Wait, who's on the other line there?
No, Mr. Ginsu's gone. He's not on the other line. I had to hang up on him to talk to you.
Yellow fella, it's Freddy.
Oh, Freddie.
Oh, Freddie, how the hell are you?
I'm all right. I'm doing okay. I'm feeling
Hey, that's
concerned.
good.
Well, we're going into overtime, so I'm going to run the credits now.
All right.
All right.
That's good.
Call, leave more messages, long messages. That was a good message today. The long ones.
All right, good.
There, yellow fellow.
Thanks for watching.
See you guys.
Where's the sound? It's Sunday. Oh, there it is. We're on TCDV Channel 22, 11:30 and 2 a.m. YDHWM. Check it out.
Woo, that was a wild one, man.
Yeah, 360-364384. Mr. Ginsu's getting crazy.
If he ever does get with Sue, it's like...
No, it's like upset. She's not even real to him. TCTV, made by Dirty Papa's Open Books 4-star video. Marked up by Rebecca, Thurston County, Washington State, USA. It's like a fake person. Like,
yeah.
It's like not even a real thing to him anymore. He's just like obsessive.
Whatever it was, call her Sue Reynolds. It's like fucked up. Hell yeah, dog.
Hell yeah, dog. Bye.